Hello, my name is Richard Wallace, and today we are going to be going over the agenda setting theory. The agenda setting theory was developed in 1972 by Max McCombs and Donald Shaw. And the agenda setting theory states that the media plays an important role when it comes to the public's opinion on what is important. And what they mean by this is that the media has complete power over what they put in front of their audience. The more the audience sees it, the more they think it's important. A famous quote thrown around when this theory is brought up is, "The media does not tell us what to think, but they do tell us what to think about." Max McCombs believed the quote should be altered. And he believed that the quote should say, "The media can tell us how to think." The reason he believed this was because a tool the media liked to use called framing. And framing was how the media presented a segment or situation in order to get an expected reaction from the audience. An example is word choice. They would use words that have a negative or positive connotation that would start making you think a certain way towards a situation without necessarily telling you flat out. And this brings me to my next point, which is the media filters and shapes reality rather than reflects it. And by this I mean the media doesn't tell us what's out there. It gives us its media version, its framed version, a version that gets our eyes glued to the television. I'm sure all of us fellow San Antonians are familiar with the man-made gas shortage a couple years back, I believe in 2017. The reason I chose this example is because I wanted to show the effect media can have on a community. To begin with, there was no gas shortage. The gas shortage was simply man-made by people overfueling or not being conservative, going and filling up tanks or garbage cans full of gas because they were worried. And why were they worried, you may ask? Well, we could thank media for that one. Every time you turn on your local news station, you'd see some field reporter standing in front of a gas station that is just jam-packed, adding fuel to the fire, adding panic to the society. You're having people like myself worry, well, if I don't go get gas now and fill up my tank, what if they run out at the end of the week? How will I get to work? So, that's one way that the media can affect society. So we have a fairly simple diagram here. We have reality here on the left. Then we have some framing going on here in the middle. Then it'll work its way up to media reality, which is the way media perceives everything. And then we have us, the public, down at the bottom, getting in our everyday information from our own reality and the media reality. So this is basically demonstrating how we are affected by both. I hope this helped, and thank you for your time.